Well, more than a month after back-to-back hurricanes, the Withlacoochee River is still over its banks in some places, but it's receded enough for most people to get back in their homes. 10 Tampa Bay's Hurst shows us how weeks of standing water has decimated what's inside.
As the days get shorter,
I've got a mark where the Hurricane Milton 2024.
Marshall Briscoe's to-do list gets longer.
That's how high it came.
The Withlacoochee River flooded his home after Hurricanes Helene and Milton spilled water to its farthest reaches in nearly 100 years.
The waves that we made just from walking out wants to move everything around.
He showed us his flooded home when the water was still rising a week after Milton.
A couple steps missing. Well, they didn't float. They actually floated inside.
Now he takes us inside nearly a month later and says he had to remove all the drywall as mold covered the walls.
I never would have thought that that river that seems to be so clean could smell so bad.
He had to wait 3 weeks before water receded enough for FEMA to survey the damage.
It wasn't but a few days. They sent me letters, correspondence letters saying that this was approved, this was not approved.
He didn't know before asking for aid that he's now required to get flood insurance every year, cutting into the money he got to rebuild. Had he known, he can't say if he would have applied.
Because, you know, it's just, I just don't think it should be forced upon people.
But he says he doesn't think it'll flood this bad again in his lifetime. So he's going to rebuild.
I'm just going to take one day at a time.
With help from his wife.
And keep on until I get it fixed.
In Dade City, Hurst, 10 Tampa Bay.
Gosh, all of that mold inside too. Looking at that, just one man, one house, so many others in the same situation. FEMA not only requires purchasing flood insurance to get assistance for current homeowners, the requirement continues as long as the address exists in order to get future FEMA help.